Dark Paladin, arguably one of Yu-Gi's most iconic monsters in the DM era, is getting a retrain. So I have with me the original Dark Paladin. This is from the Duel Masters Guide set, which I got this in a trade a long time ago. Excuse me, and I always forget that I still have it, but yeah, so Dark Paladin is going to be getting a retrain in the newest OCG set. If I can put this in my binder. There we go. In the newest OCG set known as the Original Art Collection, the original artwork collection, and this new version, excuse me, could very may well be one of the most game-changing fusions we will have ever seen. But what is this new version? Well, it is known as Dark Paladin Wave Motion. That's it. If I can try and get rid of these ads and zoom in on the photo. Here we go. So yeah, so this version is going to be getting an overframe, which actually looks really cool. Excuse me, and it has all of the stats of the original Dark Paladin, which is an 8-star Dark Spellcaster Fusion with 2,900 attack, 2,400 defense. Now, with the original Dark Paladin, it would require Dark Magician plus Buster Blader. In this case, it just requires Dark Magician and a level 7 or higher monster. So literally anything. Literally even a blue eyes white dragon would suffice, which is crazy. And it says that it must be fusion summoned. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. I am hella tired. And it has not one, not two, not three, but four. You heard me right. 4 separate effects. The first one reads, gains 500 attack for every other monster on the field. It's interesting because the original Dark Paladin effect said that it gains 500 attack for every dragon on the field and in both players' graveyards. So if you were running this version, excuse me, in a dragon mirror matchup, let's say, then the attack of Dark Paladin would go up astronomically crazy. But with this version, it says that it gains 500 attack for every other monster on the field, so it does not count itself, which is kind of a weird ruling. But I mean, to be fair, you can run this in. Excuse me. You can run this card in pretty much any Dark Magician variant deck, and this card would be nuts. Like this card would absolutely be insane. The second effect reads that this card can attack all opponent's monsters once each. Third effect reads, once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell or effect as a quick effect, you can negate that effect, then you can destroy one card on the field. Fourth effect reads, after this card destroys a card by battle or card effect and sends it to Whoa, sorry guys. Whoa, sorry. So sorry about that, guys. Guys, I accidentally kicked my tripod over. Anyway, moving on. Fourth effect reads: after this card destroys a card by battle or card effect and sends it to the grave, that card cannot activate its effects while it is in the grave. So this card ultimately becomes a soul drain, if you will. Excuse me. Where with soul drain, it's basically skill drain, where you pay 1,000 life points and monster effects in the graveyard cannot be. They can be activated, but their effects would just be negated altogether. This card basically acts as the soul drain, but you don't have to pay the cost. You don't have to pay the life points to keep the soul drain on board. And again, it's much similar to the skill drain, where with this card you pay 1,000 life points, and monster effects on the field get negated, which in Edison format and in half format, skill drain is a fucking menace. Like, skill drain can pretty much hose down pretty much every single deck in the format, including the Machina decks. It can hose down Vayu Turbo, Plant Synchro. It can hose down Vayu Nitro, because there are two different versions of the Vayu deck. There's Vayu Turbo, Vayu Nitro. Because with Vayu Nitro, it uses up something else much similar to Vayu Turbo, but with Vayu Turbo, you use less draw cards compared to Vayu Nitro, if you will. Skill Drain can also hose down Twilight, Pure Light Sword. It can hose down Black Wings as well. So Skill Drain can hose down pretty much every single deck in the format, which is absolutely nuts. This card, on the other hand, Dark Paladin Wave Motion, might just be one of the most broken fusions we've ever seen in a long time. And I truly believe that this card could very may well change Dark Magician decks forever. But if you guys think that I am wrong and you guys have a rebuttal, you guys can always rebuttal in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, then be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. All of my ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.